Hey guys, welcome back. You're going to see exactly why I titled this video Trust Your Capping or Trust Your Handicapping. Uh, I was away most of the day, so I didn't get a chance to really play anything at Del Mar or even look at Del Mar. But when I got home, I think they might have been on the fourth race or going into the fifth race. So what I did was I handicapped the sixth race just to see how things would go. Again, it's nice to have data and have reinforcement and look at things that go wrong and try to figure out why did a particular horse win when I didn't have them or so on. But what I did was for that reason I went and did Delmore sixth because it looked like a cut and dry race, and that's another reason why I'm doing this video to show you what I mean by a cut and dry race. We talk on multiple videos about races with all kinds of intangibles and where you have to make adjustments to figures. And then you have your races where you're able to pull data off of every horse or almost every horse that's running on the same surface today at the same distance. So this Del Mar 6th was a, let me find it. Del Mar 6th was 6 furlongs. So I talked again before about the 6 furlong races. If you look at number one, I had to go 2 back. I could have used a 5 furlong race and used 56 as my standard and got an 87 and then subtracted 5 points, made it an 82. But I decided to go back and use this pace line right here off the 6 furlongs. Race 2, I was able to pull off of 6 furlongs, both target and ability. And my final fractions needed no adjustments. The 3 horse was a little crazy because I had a 1 mile on the synthetic and today's 6 furlongs on the dirt. So I made some adjustments to those ratings. Some of the adjustments are the ones that I talked about in the video that I did last night. Again, number 4, I was able to pull ratings, but I'm going to stop at number 4 for a second and show you why it's important to take a look at the comments over here, okay? Bobbled, bad start, whatever, forced 5 to 6 wide. And I look at recency and I see June 23rd, or June of 23, June 25th, and he was also more comparable to today's class level. So what I did was I tossed that horse. I'm sorry, I tossed this last race out, and I pulled the target rating off the 6 furlong call of this 6.5 furlong race, which was 10, 13, 15, which gave this horse an 85. So I'm going to leave it at that and just continue to move on. I tossed the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There were 10 horses. Now, when we look at our grid, that 4 that I just talked about, tossing that last race out becomes my target horse, co-target, along with the 7. And when I look at the numbers over here, the ratings, that horse finishes in the, in contention there, 3rd and 4th, along with the 3 horse. The top getter is the 7. The 7 is also my co-target and top target Briz. And then the 9 horse shows up 3 times over here in the matrix side, and he's my second TC rating. So looking at this grid, I said, you know what, I would probably rate these horses 7, 9, 4, 3. Based on the class drop of the 7, the turn move on the 7, he is a co-target. He's got the top target Briz, and he's showing up as my top number getter here in the rating, 7. So I went 7, 9, 4, 3, and I waited. I finished this race probably with about maybe 2 minutes left, and then the race went off, and I watched the race, and my jaw dropped a little bit. Simply because, let me show you, let me pull the results up real fast. Okay, here we go. The 9 wins the race. The 4 comes in second and pays $54.40 to place. And the 9 and the 4 were right in the middle here, 7, 9, 4, 3. So if I played the race, I very well would have put win money on the 4. The 9, would the 9 go off at? The 9 ended up paying $10.60, so he was just under that 9-2 value, so I wouldn't have had any money on there. I would have had my win money on my 7, the 4, and not the 3. The 3 was the favorite. So the 4 and the 7 would have been win money, but the exacta paid $156.50 for $1. Now, granted, we didn't have the 10 or the 12, so we wouldn't have, I can't claim the super here or the try, but the dollar try paid $4,600 for the dollar try, the 50 cent paying $2,300. But that's where I'm saying trust your instincts. And what I mean by that is not only, I should say, trust what your grid is telling you when you're handicapping, whether you're using these factors or whatever you do as a handicapper, but trust your instinct, like my instinct told me to toss that last race. And look for something a little bit better that was recent, mainly because of this particular comment over here. And it would have really paid off. I mean, even the place money, $56.40 to place. So I'm not going to make this a long video, but that's just, again, wanted to make a short video to reinforce a little bit and to show you the power of what we're doing here and the legitimacy of it as well. All right, I'll talk to you soon.